wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. Get ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade, or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell them going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Get the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade then. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dog, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going.
I'm pushing.
Nice.
A vote for Futureman is a vote for the future. Argus stock up 5 points in the wake of recent crime. The bullets are real. The danger is real. The excitement is real. Coming to you live from Governor's Island, Argus presents the deadliest game show ever aired. Duel Room USA. Watch as 5 low-down punks and 5 Argus enforcers go head-to-head in the ultimate combat challenge. D-Day. Storm the beaches for a dangerous frontal assault. Jungle. Hide among the leaves and employ guerrilla warfare. Castle. A powerful defensive fortress. Observation. Survey the area and keep an eye on the competition. Hit. For one wrong step can mean the difference between shortcut and cut short. Who will survive inside Kildome, USA? Watch Kildome at 7, only on Violence TV.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah.
So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer and then wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. Get ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade, or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell them going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Get the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade then. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dog, right?
Hello everyone, it's me, TH Pine, your community manager, and I'm here, as usual, with our level designer, Axsom.
I'm just some dude, don't worry about it.
Some dude. Some dude, tremendously important for this company.
I don't know if that's true.
I'd say so. So, yeah. We are making maps today, as usually, Mondays and Tuesdays. We might have, due to the sale and some promotion, we might have a few new faces in the chat. So, we might bear with the FAQ questions. We might have to go over some basics, which is fine. That's what we're here for.
Is it really? I thought we were here to make maps.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I
But
can stop making maps. We can go into FAQ mode.
We can do both, I think. You make maps, I answer the questions.
brain no worky.
Okay, so is the plan we're making factories today, or do we switch
No,
it up?
just kind of what I started with.
Okay.
I made one already.
Mhm.
Got through my meetings, made one. Then you arrived, and now I'm a second.
All right.
I'm just trying to do some factories that don't have offices.
What? Factories without office?
I
that
know,
a new
heresy.
meta?
Heresy.
Oh, I wonder how that will play.
I mean,
So
it'll play like
some-
factory without an office.
I mean, yeah. So is this like an experiment of you?
Nope.
Like,
Nope, we haven't done. It's like, hey, haven't done factory without office. Let's do factory without an office. Because if I kill office, it means I have room for other things, like this boy or a fucking generator.
okay.
Typically, when I
Sounds
add an
good.
office to it, I don't have room for other things because, like, this is the size of an office right here. Don't mind me just moving pipeworks. One piece at a time.
Isn't this
And
supposed to spawn where
this
you
is why we
want it
automate
to?
it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want it here, so it
Okay.
has to die.
So it spawned nicely, but you weren't happy
Oh,
with
it spawned very
where it's
nicely over here up along this wall, but
Mhm.
it's today it dies.
Okay, bad is in the bad suggestion mode already. Factory with arcade. No.
We used to have that. It used to be office, and office was more of a break room, but now it's kind of like a weird pseudo server room.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't worry, bro. I feel you. I miss office break room.
Factory without office. We definitely didn't have that in a long time, so we'll see how that plays.
Sort of crept in like a virus, Mr. Anderson.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free. I'll wait with the basic explanations for people who join late, because I assume someone will come here eventually and ask, aren't your maps not fully random? Or something like that, which is totally fine. It's not super obvious how it works to you outstanders. But I don't want to go over it
Outsiders.
5 times, so... outsiders, yeah.
No, outstanders. You
I was thinking about-
weirdo Germans. You're thinking of bystanders.
Yeah, I was exactly, and I mixed it with outstanding.
I got you.
guess, so.
Got you. You did one
sometimes
earlier about
sometimes the
thing.
English part of my brain doesn't work.
It's okay. The fact that
unfortunately.
you even have an English part of your brain is impressive. So good job. I can barely speak English, bro. You can speak 2 languages. What's up with that?
I mean, you
Big
kind of
props.
have to if English is not your main, like your primary language. It's if you want to do anything internet related, you have to kind of
Gotta creep in there.
pick it up. It's pretty much impossible otherwise. I guess it's more modularly generated than procedural. Now well, I mean, I don't think these two things are in conflict with each other. It's more that it's not fully procedurally generated. That's what throws people
PS5 doing pretty fucking good though. It's almost there, bro. I'm
Yeah.
so fucking excited to just like walk us through that when it comes out and just be like, look, I hit the button, things happened. All right, I'm done.
I cannot wait. TS5 soon TM.
Yeah, eventually TM.
Daxi just wrote, don't worry, don't worry, Pyan. I'm on 3 years of German and my English is starting to break down. I won't be able to speak at all soon. I feel ya. I can't speak German anymore. It's really hard. It's really hard. Like every sentence or every other sentence I make, I use have to use an English word because I can't think of the German one. It's
That's funny. Just
It's really
literally
bad.
creeps into your vocabulary like a virus.
yeah. I mean, it's also because they are just like German can be very like some German words are just not very snappy, and not
Yeah.
like they're very convoluted at times and stuff like that. And there's some English words that are just very nicer and feel better.
Much nicer.
And then you kind of start to replace them. And there's also like, I think the main issue is though that I like talk about certain topics in English mainly, and whenever like, and therefore some words are more related in my brain, are more wired to the English language because I use them more in English than I use them in German. And when I then eventually have to use them in German, then I just like blank.
Short circuit time.
Yeah. Pion, I don't think I've ever heard you swear. Can you do it on stream? I mean, I definitely used a few swear words on streams before, especially on DPL streams.
Don't worry, I got us covered.
But we also have Axsom here, who's usually in sailor mode.
I swear, like, I'm usually in sailor mode. So let's see. I'm actually content right now because I have pizza, so probably less sailor mouth today.
That's good.
I mean, I can change that real fucking quick though. Come on.
That was indeed fast. Pion, you never responded about the body pillow? I did. I said that would be horrible. So go away. Okay, I think we got a new guy here, so let's go. Let's roll. So you guys are the map creator section of your dev team, or like, how is your team set up? I'm not sure how big Giant Enemy Crab is, if you guys are a separate team from the guys that did Outer Wilds and stuff. What? Oh, that's Annapurna. You're mixing us up. Okay, so first of all, Outer Wilds and stuff is by other development teams. That's not GAG. Annapurna is our publisher, and they also have other studios that I'm working with, and one of them is the ones that made Outer Wilds. That has nothing to do with us. GAG itself is like a 20-person company.
I don't think we're that high, bro.
I think we're a little lower now.
I think we're like 16 now.
16? Oh, I would have said 18, but maybe you might be right. Something along those lines there.
It's somewhere in that region. We're not that big.
And while Axsom here is indeed part of the level team, he and Sandwich are our level designers. I am the community manager. I'm just here for your entertainment. So yeah.
Where the hell is my bomb? Spawn, what pass am I on?
Okay, so we have a 1-floor toxic and no office. So all of this is, well, I guess Pipeworks will be accessible. So not everything is 1 floor.
And all I'm doing is I'm gonna put a red door back here, and then I'm gonna put a red door over here, and then a green door like over here, and then bomb's gonna go like right there, and it'll be flat facing north, actually facing south. So that way you hold it from this side.
Okay.
I give myself a bomb though.
I kind of dig that, like mid-map catwalk you've put there.
Yeah, this is a really old cluster I made like 3 years ago.
Oh, it's actually a cluster. Okay.
Yeah, this is extremely old.
It's a very big cluster.
Yeah, he's very big. He's like an 8x5.
Usually, like, did you used to have more big clusters back in the day and stop?
Oh yeah.
Like started making them
it just
smaller
takes
recently,
yeah, well, it takes too long. Like, so once you go over a certain amount of node, like, I'm gonna go into prefab mode and show you. So like, here's the boy as he exists.
Oh, even the
so
forklift
you
is
see
part
all
of
these
the cluster.
Yeah, you see all these nodes, right? The more nodes you add, the longer it takes for level gen to place, and the more likely it is to fail and give up. So like, you can see there's a lot of them in here.
Because it's
there's
big.
some on that side, there's some on that side, there's some along the edge, there's some along this side. Like, there's just a shitload. So this thing is actually extraordinarily difficult for level gen to place.
So you
kind of
move towards making smaller clusters.
Yeah. Like, really, what I ultimately want to move to is boiling all this down so this shit is spawned as part of the room pass, or excuse me, the beginning when I spawn the level, that this type of thing would spawn as a wall.
Okay.
I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but trust me, it's a good idea.
I think it's I think it makes
imagine
sense.
This
it's a separate room.
Well, imagine this is Castle, right, from Dome. Like, that's
Yeah.
what this is. Like, this
Pretty
would
much.
spawn, and then this is just the ramp down off the castle walls. Like, that's
yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I know you always say don't ask these questions. I'm just wondering what would be the purpose if this would be an actual factory? Why would this thing be there? But
Don't worry about it. We're not worried about actual factories. We gave up like the initial design of factory was a warehouse. I swear to God.
yeah.
So we're making a weird warehouse. Don't worry about the logistics. I mean, come on, modern day logistics companies don't give a shit about logistics.
Okay.
Trust me, I worked for one.
Yeah.
They have GPS. They have homebrewed GPS units that route their drivers through lakes. It's great.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, company I worked for, they had
That's
come out
wild.
with this cool new GPS thing for all the drivers, and yeah, it would be like, okay, go here to your next destination, and you'd look at the screen, and on the map it would route you through a fucking lake or a field or some dude's house, and it's like, oh really? Okay.
That's wild.
Yeah, multi-million-dollar
Don't write your
investment.
own
Thanks.
navigation, I guess. Like,
Most drivers used paper maps.
Axsom has
That's
2
the
jobs.
fun
No, he
part.
had. That was a job he had.
Yeah, it was my
Axsom
whole job.
Full-time employed for GAG. In comparison
I'm
to me,
full-time.
who like in contrast to me, because I'm actually only part-time. Part-time dad, part-time community manager, I guess. Ooh, how many object models are in the game roughly? Like the scenery objects?
A lot.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's modular, so there's a lot. Well, not everything, but there's a lot. Like you have wall pieces down here. You've got individual wall pieces up here. If I open up this folder, you can see we've got variations of each of these. So I've got like a 4 wide, I've got a 1 wide, I got a 1 wide tall, I got a 1 wide short. Like there's so many different variations.
Yeah, and then you take these things that can like these objects that are like made out of multiple parts. I guess you could consider each of the parts its own thing as well. Like what was it? The copying machine, I think. And like
Oh, the
one of the
fax machine that
pipework
has like
things.
a billion fucking things.
Oh yeah,
on
the
it.
fax machine. Yeah.
It's like actually like 50 different. It's like not 50, but it's a lot of different prefabs. That thing is like the most destructible object in the game whenever we re-enable it, because you can shoot off like each individual fucking
Yeah.
flipper of the.
It's crazy.
Or just so the new people know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, just showcase.
Right,
it.
like you used to be able to shoot off like each of these. I think we boiled it down, but you used to be able to shoot off all of the. Like you can shoot off this thing. And this thing, right? Like each of these things can like used to be able to be shut off. Like this thing on the top, it's all individual pieces.
I cannot wait for object destruction to come back.
Yeah, like it's a lot. This boy is very complicated.
Yeah.
Like look, you can, if I bring him back, look, you can see there's an inside to it too.
Yeah.
See? Very destructible boy. I got my floor.
Bought the game and I'm telling all my friends about it. What else can I do to support y'all? I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Do that.
Yeah,
Thank
do
you.
that.
Big
Also,
appreciate.
well, there's actually one more thing. Like right now you're new, so well, still, like if you play and you play with new people, just be friendly and welcoming, and make sure, like, get them in, talk to them, give them a good first experience, teach them what you know about the game.
It goes a long way, trust me.
Yeah, that's actually one of the biggest things people can do. They don't realize, like, jump into casual and play with new guys, and be friendly and welcoming, and show them the beauty of your process. Also, what you can do if you want to be a little bit more involved, you could, or not more involved, but a little bit more. Like, you can do the same thing with a bit of a different crowd. You can go into the Discord server and look for people who are, like, just join us. Like, I know, for example, Revenant does this. He joins, he's one of our community members who's very good at teaching noobs. And what he does, he just sits in voice channels in our Discord server, and random people will join and ask, hey, do you have a slot open? I would like to to learn the game, or I'm just looking for someone to play with, and like just doing that is also very useful. By the way, I recently added a new channel in our Discord server. It's called like I Want to Learn the Game, I think. Like it's a voice channel. The idea is that you can just hop in there, and if someone who's more experienced sees you in there, they might join you, and then can move to a different channel and play together. I also completed the alphabet now. We used to have channels from A to M, and now we have from A to Z. We have plenty of voice channels now. The other thing, if people can do to help is like try to convince YouTubers or Twitch streamers or whatever to check out the game. It's like if you know someone or are active in someone's community, that can help. But yeah, I think the main thing is be friendly and welcoming to new people, and tell all your friends.
He's already doing that though, because he is a boss. A++.
True, very true.
I'll name a room after you, but not really.
So Tetra complains that the T channel is not called Tetra but TH Pine, and I mean,
Are you a dev? Are you a dev? Get out of here.
I don't like his compromise. He might not realize though. His suggestion is to rename the pizza channel to Pine and then T to Tetra. Well, one of the devs is called Pizza, so that's why this channel is called Pizza. don't
Pizza
so
gag.
that's not a good solution. I know he's not the most like vocal person on the dev team.
He's very important though.
But he's very important, yes. One of our engineers. We don't have too many of them.
All engineers matter.
Oh, Snarms has a question. We'll see if you will answer that one. Is the current quality and quantity of the maps released weekly up to full release standard, or will there be more improvements for the full release of the game?
I mean, if they give me time to flesh out what to automate tile sets, you will get more, right? Like the less like the work I'm doing now, the less of that I have to do, and the more I shove that into the level generator, like the more maps you guys can get. So it's all about like eventually they're gonna have to give me time to work on automating this.
Yeah.
Like it's like I say that as though there's no automation. There's a shitload of automation already, but like getting to the point where again getting the last 10% is the really hard part. Like the level you've kind of seen me assemble, right? Like that's the easy part. The hard part is hang on, let me turn on. It's all this shit, right? Like getting all these level volumes in the right place, getting all of the lighting probe groups in all the right place, getting all the reflection probes set up. You know, it's just like there's so much shit going on under the hood that you guys have no idea. That makes this so much easier. That, you know, makes the game run. Like getting the textures on all the right walls is important. Like if I go into this dude, like this is just a generic wall piece that we slap textures on automatically during the level generation process. Because like I opened him up and he had the C-Store texture on it. But if I look at him now, he has neither of those textures, right? So it's like, see? And all of that automatically gets applied. So I don't have to go through and place textures on every single object. Like Level Gen just does it for me. So like it does a shitload for us already, but like the hard part is getting it to place cover intelligently. In order to do that, you need to design the rooms to already have their major pieces of cover placed by level gen at the start. TS5 does most of the TS5 rooms do this automatically. So like when I gen a TS5 level, most of the cover is already present. And
for the people who don't know what TS5 is,
it's our next tile set. Sorry.
Yeah, our upcoming tile set.
Upcoming
will be coming out in sometime.
Indeterminate amount of time.
Yeah.
But like when I was designing it, and assembling it, I made sure that the rooms are simple enough that all I had to do was really place one or two pieces of cover in there, and I gave myself the leeway to basically make it not matter, right? Like the rooms in the tile set are quite small, so it's very easy to place a piece of cover in a 6x4, right?
Mhm.
Instead of factory where it's how do I intelligently place a piece of cover in a space this large
Yeah.
with this many nodes, right? Like
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah. Does the generator apply textures based on zones, or is it by connected
Yes,
mesh?
it's by rooms. So
Yeah.
each room. So like if I can highlight each room individually. I just gotta collapse my hierarchy. All right, so each room, right? So this is docks. Actually, let me do the thing Pion hates.
Oh.
Oh.
As long as you don't change it, it's fine.
Yeah,
but
here's
the
dock, and then warehouse. So what happens in factory is it spawns a dock, and then it spawns three warehouse floors. So one. So you can see that's a Tetris L piece, Tetris T piece. That is another S piece, and then
Wait, why is the
our-
truck connected to that?
It's just where it spawned, right? Like it spawned over here, connected to this wall, so it's owned by that room.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and then it spawns Pipeworks, which is over here, but I moved it over here because I'm an asshole. And then it spawns servers, and then chem storage. So each of these rooms that I clicked through has predetermined textures for its interior walls, its exterior walls, etc. And each of these has a override value. So I believe servers, I think, is the highest override value because it's a one-floor room and it has to have special walls. So it will override if this room is like, hey, I need to apply a texture to the other side. This room says, fuck you, no, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's all handled per room. It's like I say it's easy to work with, but I've been working with this for like 3 years. So
Okay, so
yeah,
Robert,
all that's handled per room basis.
Yeah, to answer your follow-up question. So basically, how the level generator works is that it knows which rooms to spawn, and every room has certain shapes it can take, and then it just starts with spawning one of them, and then attaches the other
Yeah,
ones.
here, let me just open
and
this up and I
place
can run down
Tetris, basically.
Yeah. So here is factory. This is all of factory. This is this whole like set of scripts is how factory spawns. It starts at the dock. It goes, okay, how many docks do I need? I need one dock out of my room selection. What do I do? Ah, there's one. Ah, it's dock. Okay, let's do that. Then it moves down the list and goes, okay, I need a main floor. How many do I need? I
Well,
need
and
3
just to
main
clarify,
floors.
there are multiple variations on dock. Like there can be a
Yep,
dock with
like
only
there's
2
a whole
doors, or
bunch of
with
different
4
ones.
doors, or
Yeah, I'm gonna get there. So
okay,
we're going down the list. We're at factory main, so it picks out of the same wrapper 3 times. Okay, that's cool. Moving down office. Okay, there's one office. Okay, this was turned off, but that's okay. Goes down shelving. This is actually Pipeworks now. Spawn a Pipeworks, and then at the bottom it goes. Okay, I need 2 rooms. Oh, there's 3 different rooms. That's interesting. So it picks 2. So if we kind of look at I went down a level. So this is the factory main floor script, and it goes, okay, first I'm going to start off and I need a tile shape, and that's this right here. So if I go into this, it goes, okay, here's all the pieces I can pick from. There's 7, except this dude, he's set to 0, but there's 7 pieces I can pick from. And all of these are different shapes. If you look down here, you can see them. So you have like a T, you have the S squiggly, you have the reverse S, you have the L,
wait,
the
the
reverse.
T doesn't look like a T.
No, this is a T.
Oh yeah, but that was.
the T.
Oh okay, now it's the correct. I think you clicked
Yeah,
on the
that's
other
the
one
T.
when you said T.
Yeah, so it's, I clicked a T, S, reverse S, L,
Yeah, okay.
reverse L, and then square. So they're basically just all Tetris pieces. I think the only thing we're missing is the line piece.
Pretty
And then there's like the
much,
big fat chunky one that's used in a different wrapper. So yeah, like there's a ton of variation that can happen, because like think of the amount of variation you can get off assembling 3 random Tetris pieces.
Yeah.
Like that's what factory does.
And then it adds more for the other.
Yeah, so-
rooms.
So like Toxic, I believe, has similar shapes. This one got the big square, but he's also got line pieces and L pieces. So it's like each of these rooms picks from a different set of predetermined shapes and
Yeah.
snaps them all together.
When we finish up this map and we make the next one, you will see that process a little bit more, and it will be
Yeah,
a
you'll
little
see
bit
the
more
best part.
obvious. Because like this level creation process obviously has multiple steps, and the first one is to generate the general room layout, and then
I spawned my
you
lights.
do
Yeah, I
pre-room
did.
face. Does TS5 generate easily? I mean, yeah, that's what
Yes.
Axsom
Yes.
said earlier. It takes a while. It takes long to generate.
It takes a while because there's a bunch of exterior stuff that needs to happen in order for the tile set to function properly and have the aesthetic goal that we have in mind. But as for like actually spawning cover and shit, that shit happens not instantaneously. It's getting the rest of the level to look proper. That is the struggle.
It involves very few human interaction, actually, in comparison to the other tile sets, which is
at least that's what I've kind of discovered so far.
Yeah.
Like it's fun. I have like the hardest thing about level gen is getting it to spawn doors properly, like at the generation step, because like if I tell servers to spawn 2 doors, like it could put both doors next to each other. Like it could put a door here and a door right next to it, and it's like, well,
that's 2
he's
doors.
got spirit, but he's a little confused.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like depending on like the tile sets are in different states of automation, I guess.
Yeah, so like in TS5, I actually figured out how to spawn a couple doors automatically, which has actually been a big game changer for me. Because like, here, let me draw real quick. So like, imagine a room that's actually quite small, and I was able to make it always spawn a green door connected to the room that it's supposed to be with. So let's say there's a door here, right? The cover inside will always spawn facing this doorway every time. So like I could, if I don't like the generation, I can just move the door and then run the pass again, and the entire room will shift to face the new door location.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool.
Oh, that's actually that's neat. So the obvious follow-up question to that: do you think we'll ever get to the point of pure generated maps without the need of a human pass?
God, I hope so, but I doubt it. So it's like, the more automation you get, right? So imagine it on a sliding scale from 0% automation to 100% automation. We can get to set like 75% really easy, right? Like that's kind of where Factory is right now.
Yeah,
like
I would say 75%. 75. He's like, Kill House Dome a little higher than that, I guess.
Like he has all of his structural stuff done. Oop, Duke, you're okay. Sorry, it's my dog. It's like all the structural stuff is done, like the room shapes are all completed, all that behind the curtain stuff is all set up. Like that's the tedious part, and it takes care of it for me. But getting cover to place inside each room intelligently is the hard part. So as you get past that 75% mark of basic architecture into intelligent cover, the closer you get to 100%, the more effort it takes for me to code that into the level generator via scripts and shit. So like is it possible? Absolutely, but like like basically we're at the bottom of that exponential curve, and it's like how high up the exponential curve do you want to go?
Yeah, that's a good picture for it.
Because that's a lot of eventually it just becomes a lot of time, and
there's also have a lot of time. There's also like 2 different goals. Like the first goal would be to like make it so that you don't have to adjust anything anymore. Like it generates everything for you, and the next step would be to, and that's hard already, and the next step would be to make it so you don't even have to review it anymore. And I think that would be almost impossible, at least not feasible for us, I guess, because
we could do it again. It just takes time.
Yeah,
time is
it's not feasible.
The limiting factor. It's really hard for us right now because we don't have a lot of resources. But like the hardest part is getting exterior doors to spawn intelligently. Interior doors you might be able to do, but exterior doors are hard. But what we've learned through doing Dome and now the Tileset 5 is that you can reliably spawn a green door if you design your level around the idea of having a green room. So look at look at Dome, right? Like it has a designated green room, and that's D-Day. D-Day is always a green room every time it spawns. So we expanded on that idea and brought it forward into the next tile set. So there's always a green room that spawns.
Yeah, but what I want to add to that is that like you could get it maybe to the point where you don't have to do anything manual anymore, but that would be a tremendous amount of work. But then there would still be a high chance of level gen just like occasionally producing something that's just doesn't make sense, doesn't work out, or whatever. And you will see that when we go to the next map. Axsom will probably hit the generate new level a couple of times before he's actually fine with one of the happy with the shape, because it's like it's one thing to make it so it sometimes or most of the time spawns everything or most of the stuff, but also make it like consistent to not
Yeah, the
fuck up
consistency is the hard
100% of
part.
the time. Like that's really hard.
Yeah, the consistency is the hard part because of how fine-grained we're trying to make things. Like if we were a little bit more loose and each room didn't have any variation to it, like let's say server was always this shape every time it spawned, you could get away with that. But because we're trying to have servers have different configurations of servers inside, like it becomes much more difficult.
Yeah, you might later maybe see some really weirdly shaped levels that we then discard because they don't make sense. Depending on whether we get lucky or not with their generations. Sometimes it's really funny.
Yeah, sometimes you can get some pretty comical stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay.
Oh, this one's. Pion, I don't like the name of this level. I don't like it at all.
I don't see it yet.
It's Greased Fist. I don't like this at all.
You just discard the map now.
Operation Greased Fist. That sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
At least it's not moist.
At least it's not
That'd be
fist
even
fist. Yeah.
Fist, I don't mind. That's just funny, but like.
You've just had too many of those.
Yeah, we've had too many fists. Too much fisting going. Oh wait, I can't say that.
Too late.
It's the one with the mystical trash bag. No, it's not.
Oh.
I miss you. I miss you, mystical trash bag. Come back to me.
It will eventually, since it's not getting deleted.
I don't know why he doesn't get deleted. Like he's got the script on him. He just doesn't give a shit.
Okay, interesting.
I checked him. He's got the script. It's got the delete script, but yeah, he just don't give a fuck.
Derby said, "Just keep it in a separate rotation from moist hole."
Oh no, Derby. Yeah, last week I had 2 doubles. I had Flintlock, and Hole, which were great.
Okay, here's a question that's more for me than for you, I guess. Kind of random question. Is the game doing as well as you guys were hoping for at this point? How I would like to answer is this: we're happy that we made it this far. We're pretty proud of what we did and of the game, and that we have a very stable core player base. But we obviously would like it to be bigger, because bigger is always better, especially for competitive games, right? For multiplayer games, it's good to have a good player base, like a big player base. Well, that's one of the reasons for the free weekend coming up. So. Like it's yeah, we're happy and proud of what it is, but it always can be bigger, obviously.
Time to roll the dice.
But we're also still in early access, so. Okay, we do another factory?
What we got, baby? Yeah, what we got, baby? Okay, it's so much better when I just delete Office.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, this level would be so much better if servers and Toxic were connected, but they're not, so I'm gonna trash this one.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but yeah, for level
I like how
flow,
this is
probably...
almost a perfect square. Look at this. This is almost perfect
I
square.
noticed. Yeah, just missing the 2 corners.
Oh, this one's way down in the corner. No, you have to die.
Nah, that looks weird. Yeah. Probably hard to get a good flow going here.
It's not too terribly difficult, but I just don't want to deal with it. It's just a very big pipeworks floor, or warehouse floor, or whatever you want to call it. Deleted. Hold on, I gotta draw this so I can get it out of my head.
We'll now a live witness of Axsom looking through the matrix.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. Then we press the next button.
Yep, they're going.
Boom. Oop.
It already did the roofs.
Oh wait, does it do pipeworks in 2 steps?
It does it in like 3, dude. Does it in centerpiece, flow, and room pass? Yeah, it does it in 3 different passes.
Interesting. Oh wait, will it spawn pipeworks all around the thing?
Yeah, I'll just nuke it though. It'll get nuked from orbit.
No pipework.
Only way to be sure.
Someone on YouTube asks about the free weekend and stuff. You can look up these rules from Steam. They're public. I don't know what they are exactly. But yeah, we're doing can do a free weekend right now. I mean, we're out like, when did we release? November?
Yeah.
It's half a year, so I think that's a fair amount of time to do your first free weekend. Nomad Boba, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Do you mean like proximity voice? Oh, well, the proximity voice, like where you can hear your opponents, would just be used for trolling for the most part. And doing something like EMP that shuts down your communication would just be avoided by people sitting in Discord. So while I like these ideas, they're cool. I just don't see a way to pull them off without like people abusing them.
Hey.
So Levergen did all the hard work and you're like just throwing everything away. That's
Goodbye.
That's not cool.
Kill him. Kill him now.
Want to do everything you on your own. What happened to servers though? Like,
What? Don't worry
that's a
about
lot
servers.
of stuff.
Don't worry about servers.
Why is
I
it
said
so
don't worry
full?
about it. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Okay.
Good. I hate flow through.
Perfect setup for roof access to pipeworks on servers.
No.
Roof.
No. Stop.
Why? Do you not like
I
roof
will
access?
hit you with a broom.
Why? You don't like roof access anymore?
I gotta get a reply to Ben. Hang on.
Okay. Was not by me, Derby. That was a suggestion from YouTube. Don't blame me. But Derby doesn't like roof access either, so... Okay. I mean, the issue I have with roof access is that it's not super obvious from the map how it
reads
works.
like shit.
Yeah, it reads really badly. If we could improve how it reads from the map, then I think it would be cool. But yeah, it reads really badly right now. Speaking of, I wonder, like, you put some extra effort into Tuts at 5 to make it very automated and stuff, right? Did you also like from the ground up kept in mind to make it like easy to read from the map? Is there some extra effort put towards that, or?
Yep. Like there's the rooms are. Let me just say the rooms to me are very simple. It should be very easy to read.
That's cool.
There's basically no verticality. Like it should not be hard to read.
Okay. Underground access when? And we
I
just need a trapdoor and dome, then we have underground access.
I gotta find the right one here. Okay, we're gonna do the thing. Let's see if we're lined up.
Like imagine that would be like a sewer entry in Castle or something like that. I think that would be funny. But honestly, I don't see a underground access play out well. Like, you're just popping out of the ground. That's like it's either gonna be in a way that the one coming from underground just will have the most annoying head glitch ever, or he will be really easy to shoot. Like, one of the two. So I don't even think that would play well, but who knows? Maybe we could find a solution for that. So what is this, big boy generator?
Yes.
You liking your generators today?
It's been a while since we've had one.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I like generator. It's a cool piece. Argus breaching through the medieval toilets. I can see that happen. Oh boy. Nomad Boba's service is probably going to change before we finish this level. Oh no, where's my internet? No! Stop doing that. Okay, I guess we're good again. I just had a dip in my upload for some reason. I think we're good. I think we're good. I can't speak tonight. It's bad. I don't know. I'm sorry if I pronounce things weirdly or just not at all, I guess. Okay, so oh wait, is that okay? So you can get on generator from dog. That makes sense. Don't remove the ground. We need that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, as you can see here, like every time you do something manually with these levels,
Takes a lot of time.
It takes a lot of time, and especially factory is notorious in that regard. Like, it's just a lot of moving pieces.
Factory's
It's
literally
like,
the worst.
yeah, that factory in general is like, as I mentioned earlier, like the tile sets are in different states of automation basically, and factory is the worst in that regard. Like, it takes the longest to make a factory. Like, if you're fast, what's your fastest factory? Like 30 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so if you're fast, it's like 30 minutes. If you're slow, it takes an hour or so to make
Yeah,
a
like, but
factory.
like to be fair though, like when you say fast, that's like blazing fast. That's not like,
Okay.
oh, I saw through the matrix. Like, that's really fucking fast, dude. Like,
Okay,
that's
so it's
like
more like 40
not
minutes,
common to get that
I
fast.
guess.
It's more like 45 minutes to an hour is common.
Yeah. While for C-Store or Kill House, they can be done like,
Yeah, like
if
you can do
it's
them in
running
15.
good in like
I
50
think
to
that we
20
speed
minutes.
ran one in like what 12 minutes.
Yeah. So these tile sets are in very different states when it comes to development and automating them. And we have plans to like come back to them and improve them, but it's all a resource thing, right? So you have to prioritize, small team and all. Oh, did you two get into this line of work? I mean, I can start with myself. I was just a very fanatic. I was a fanatic for this game, basically. I was just like here from like I joined this community like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. I don't know, whenever. Like around the time when Siege released, and was always very supportive of the game and whatnot, and active in the community. And eventually, Axsom here, who used to be the community manager, moved to level design, and Gek needed a new community manager, and thus they reached out to me. Well, in combination to, like, one of the reasons they reached out to me is because I asked to join them with other tasks before, which didn't work out, unfortunately, but they knew I would be happy to help, and thus they reached out when they had the open position. And Axsom can speak for himself. How did you got here? You forgot.
Hi, I knew the owners of the company through World of Warcraft. Okay, that's my story. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh,
Legit.
really? Through World of Warcraft? I didn't know that.
I met Vince through World of Warcraft.
I didn't
Like,
know.
I got recruited to replace him in, like, the guild I was in was number 3 in the server back in Burning Crusade, and he was like, he
no,
quit.
actually, yeah, you mentioned that before.
Yeah, he quit to go, like, to, you know, just college, right? Like, and, you know, they recruited me to replace him, and then he came back, like, several months later, and, like, we both played Priest, so we got along real well and became friends. And then, like, after the guild exploded in Wrath of the Lich King, like, he yanked me over into I think was it Ventrilo at the time? I think we were using, it was either Ventrilo or Mumble server, and we just continued to play games after that. Fast forward to when they started with Due Process, like, he was like, hey, you want to test my shitty game? And I was like, I'd love to test your shitty game. And then I just kept helping from there, got brought on as QA, moved up into community management, and then moved up into level generation from there. I just made myself useful.
What tileset is the most important for the main lore of Due Process? I don't know. I mean, it's all...
Arena.
Arena? I don't know. It's all pretty subtle, so... Not sure which tileset has the most hidden things. There's lore. Well, there is lore, but it's not very much, not in your face. It's very subtle.
It's a thick boy generator. What did I spawn? Go away warnings, don't care. Okay, I did everything.
Hello, Res. I'm fine. How are you? Is this a factory or a power plant? That's a good question.
It might be both.
Maybe. Where does DP even take place? 2055 New York? I mean, it's called Alpha City, but yes. Not sure about the year, actually. Do we have a year? I don't think so.
Fucking no, dude.
We probably have one, but we don't have it.
Who do I look like? Fucking Red Commissar, the master of lore? Like,
master of unofficial lore, though. You would have to ask Valdis, I think.
You'd have to ask Valdis.
Yeah.
Or V-Man in Discord.
So, funny side note, when I mentioned earlier that we have the I Want to Learn the Game voice channel now, people looked at it, and if you look at it now, there's just like a bunch of veterans sitting in there.
That's what I like to see. You guys are the fucking best.
No, I think they're just like, the channel's not supposed, well, I guess it works this way as well, but I don't think Adaxi, Argo, Hyper, Pistage, Revenant Roach.
Hey, you're looking at this from the wrong lens. They're there to help teach new people. They're
Yeah,
there waiting.
I
being
understand.
Like, hey, I want to help.
I hope that's
what
what's
I
going
want to
on. I hope that's what's
Or
going
it could just
on.
be a big circle jerk in there.
I think it's a big circle jerk.
Oh no.
Actually, there's a few new guys in there, I think, so maybe not. But the idea was that they moved to a different channel when they have like, hey, you want to learn the game? Hey, I can teach you. Let's move to Team Axsom or whatever.
Don't go to that one. That one's gross.
It's the first one on the list. How's the new roadmap coming along? Very well. I hope that I can release it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, probably definitely this week. I hope tomorrow. We'll see. I need like one more thing and the green light, and then I'm good. We have an awesome community, no matter how absurd we all are. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I was busy with chat and other shenanigans. How's this level progressing?
Coming along.
Okay, it has a huge generator to separate the main floor. Okay, that works. Kind of interesting set piece for sure. Bomb on dock, basically. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, you just swapping these?
Thinking, yeah. I have to pull all of this shit out.
It's funny that I mean, I guess you can jump down from anywhere, but there's only like you can only get on the generator from dock and from like one other place on the other side.
That's the point.
That's kind of cool. It's definitely makes it interesting to play around. So what's your idea with moving that? Giving sideline on bomb, or what are you trying to do?
No, I have OCD and I want this thing center.
Okay, good enough reason for me. All right. Okay, I have a piece of like.
There we go. Now it's not. Look at that. It's mostly centered now. Look, like yeah.
That's good. I think it's actually a big circle jerk in that channel because Adaxi is streaming a weird rhythm game or something.
Probably a big circle jerk.
Bart just joined, so.
Definitely. Oh, now it's the biggest circle jerk.
Oh, he left again. Okay, that's just funny. I might have to like maybe rework that channel if it doesn't work out, but as long as they're just having a fun time right now, it's fine. Want to become famous? Didn't I ban this phrase? Damn it! I think that they probably changed some letters or whatever. Let me get right on that. Just gonna copy this fucking thing. No, don't reply. No. Ban. Where's the ban button? Ban it. There we go. Go away. Blocked terms and phrases. Let's just make this more simple to catch. No, I'm just gonna block "wanna become famous." If someone uses that in a regular message, I'm sorry. Okay, so service doesn't look as cluttered anymore.
Yeah, I cleaned them up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it looks pretty good so far. So you can enter server, so you can go dock. Will power be in service?
Power's where it is, yes.
Okay. So service for power, dock for quick access to bomb, or you go through the green or north for the echo play. Does Gag ever want to become famous, or are you guys cool with being a small studio? I mean, both work, I guess. But as I said earlier, like having a bigger player base is always beneficial for multiplayer titles, so sure, but I don't think we need to buy followers on Twitch to do that, so. Hello, Voxel. I wonder how many viewers this stream will have next week after the free weekend.
0.
I mean, that would be a positive, right? Because it would be 0 because it's like trumped by too many other streams. That would be a good outcome.
Too many other people.
I'm not sure that's gonna happen, but we'll see.
Go away, Windows. Go away.
Okay, placing a bit more cover and pretty much good, aren't we? Or is there anything else you want to do, really? This big empty space.
I'm thinking.
Thonk, thonk, thonk. Are new gun sounds also being part of Gun Part 2? Heard something about it, not sure. Are you happy with it for now? They will get new sounds eventually, but not anytime soon. They will get new reload sounds first. So that's something that will be worked on.
I was gonna say, like, they were literally working on that right now. Like,
Oh,
fucking
is
Adams over there
Spark working
custom
on them right now? Okay, cool.
I mean, like, fucking, they were doing it earlier. Like, when I first showed
Oh.
up, they were going over, like, you should make it sound like this. And
Oh, yeah.
they were
Okay.
making gun noises with their mouths, and it was great. To hear Alex just go, needs to be a ka-chunk, not a ka-thunk. It was great. I'm just sitting over here going, you're
That's pretty funny. I mean, I always enjoy, like...
I want my
when
gun to go
Kebby-
kerchew, okay? Oh, wait.
When Kebby is doing animations and he doesn't have sound from the game, he just does the gun sounds with his...
He does it by himself.
Yeah, it's really funny. To get the right feel for animation, right? It always has to go along. So he's just sitting there going... Ka-choo, ka-choo. Yeah, eventually... but I think right now we're gonna focus on recoil sounds and stuff like that. First. We have 2 bombs now. What are you doing?
I just grab an object and replace it,
Yeah.
okay?
I know. But I couldn't pass up that opportunity for a dumb joke. But that's literally like I had 2 community hour streams with Kevin so far where he was showing off new animations, and that's like literally the best part of that for me personally, when he's sitting there and making gun noises with his mouth. It's really funny. One day I want a Kebby sound pack for April Fools or something like that. On YouTube, someone asked if we're recording our own sounds, like setting your own backyard on fire, or do you outsource it? I have no clue actually how Bulk
I have
works.
no idea either. The
I mean, I want to do a community house with Bulk eventually, if he's up for it. So we can ask him then, I guess. But you can also just ask him in audio feedback. I'm sure he's happy to chat. It's a good question though, but I assume I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually recording it. I would assume he's like getting some. I don't know. I have no idea how you do sound. Do you like take stock and then change it, or do you like just create them somehow? I have no idea. It's an interesting question though. It's definitely something I want to talk to him about when we do a community hours stream with him. Are there plans for my in-game feedback surrounding enemy kills, for instance, the done sound effect from Valorant? Well, we have a kill sound, but the plan is to make it more like easier to hear. When are we getting Talset 6? Well, sometime after Talset 5.
Yes. That is the correct answer. When do we get Tileset 6? After Tileset 5.
I'm ready for Talset 7 myself.
Who could have predicted? Yeah, who could have predicted this? Yeah, Tileset 6 is going to be just like it'll be the one everybody dislikes, and then it'll go. Then at Tileset 7 is when the game really takes.
Or is it like Windows releases
Spoilers, though,
where every other is
spoilers
shit?
though. Tileset 8 is the really cool one.
Ah.
I actually have no idea.
I was about to ask, like, do we have like concrete plans? Like, have we like we have ideas for plenty of tile sets, but do we like have a set order for them already, or is it just like, okay, we know the next two probably, and
it's like, hey, you have this long to make a new tile set. What do you want to do? And it's like, well, I have a whole bunch of really cool ones under my head, but most of them take a year or more to fucking do because they're really complicated. So I got to pick a more basic one, which is only going to take this amount of time.
Mm-hmm. So, what's a tile set? Well, that's a great question. I'm happy you asked.
This is a tile set.
Yeah. Well, Factory is a tile set, C-Store is a tile set, Killhouse is a tile set, and Dome is a tile set. That's our 4 tile sets right now. So it's the theme of the map, I guess. It's how it generates and stuff like that. But then for every tile set, there is a variety of different maps. So yeah, it's every map in the same tile set shares the same textures and rooms and basic rules and whatnot. It's how our level generation system works, really. It's separated into tile sets. Only the people of culture enjoy tile set 6. Sure, snobs. Is it the prefabs you build these maps out of? I mean, yeah, that's part of it. It's not just that though. It's also the rules it generate that it uses for generating and stuff like that. Oh, the circle jerk in the voice channel has ended.
Has it ceased? I hope they cleaned up.
I like these silos. They're just so big. It's cool to wander around them. Can we get a joke tile set that's just a flooring store filled with different tile sets? What? Oh, a flooring store. Oh, I see. No. Maybe for April Fools one day. Axsom press 1. What does 1 do?
Now what? I pressed the 1. There's more 1s and 2s.
Are there plans for player set custom hit sounds, kill sounds? Not currently. Press Alt F4. Nope. That will put the stream on hold for like 20 minutes until Unity is restarted.
Yeah, am I going to do Alt QQ? Only the real ones remember that.
Derby is concerned about spawning inside of the generator. Is that still an issue?
Yeah, that's why I was running around. There was a fucking...
Oh.
I noticed that little black strip down here. I don't know if you guys picked up on it. There's little two black strips right here. I'll show you. Like this, right?
Okay.
I was like, huh, how did you end up in here? So if I'd left it, you could have, because this is a spawnable surface.
I see.
And it was inside the generator. Oh, here you go. You did it. You can increment it by 1.
I think I deleted it though, so I guess I can't
I'm at the
anymore.
office, and the keybinds aren't changed.
Damn it! No,
Yeah, you delete
do I have
it
to
and it
set
comes
it up
back.
again? No, I don't. I'm not gonna make a new doozy counter.
Fucking doozy, piece of shit. Okay, I think this is fine. You can go docks for quick access to bomb and get on the generator. You can go servers to get lights and then get the backside of generator. Or you can go storage and get both.
But the long route.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this looks good. Do we want to switch tile set or do you want to make more factories?
I'll do another.
Okay. You really don't look too bad when there's no office. Like,
It was it originally.
yeah. The map just becomes a whole lot simpler without an office, I have to say.
I don't have to worry about. I mean, at that point, you only have 1 floor, and that's why it's
Yeah.
simpler because you don't have verticality or as much.
You don't have verticality. Also, like office used to usually has like the windows, which allows you to jump out, right? But you also have like 1 or 2 doors. Like it's just a fairly complex room with cover inside as well. Like not having that makes the whole thing way simpler, for better or worse. Parkour only toxic, please. Is there easy mode for this game? I played 2 games and got BTFO. Not sure what that means, but I get what you want to say. Not really. The best bet is to...
Yes, it's called talk and communicate with your team.
Yes, that's always good. Clone the F out. Okay, I see.
Also, don't fight DPL players. Also, highly recommended if you don't want to get stomped.
Very good suggestion. It's just hard to control, but sure.
Yeah, if you see Omerta, just leave.
So what you can do, like you can watch the videos that are linked in the training section. Those are very useful. Also do the training. And on top of that, I would recommend joining our Discord server and looking for people to play with. That's usually a good way to learn the game as well. So I highly recommend that. But yeah, it can be a bit rough at the start. Like the learning curve is not super, it's fairly steep. There's a lot to take in at the beginning. We need a bigger casual population. I'm bad at getting good myself.
Yes.
Well, I mean that's what the free weekend is for. So I think that will probably have that will bring a lot of very casual people. We'll see how that goes.
Like all these I could make work, but I want to use another generator.
This one looks
so I'm just
long one. If toxic and storage would be connected, I think this would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
but...
that's always it's always like the key factor is like, do I have my sectioned off? Like if servers was touching toxic and like it would have been better. Like if toxic was an L piece or as a S piece right here, it would have been better. I gotta put you right here and go, okay, do you go this way or do you go this way?
Right, now they're connected.
So yeah, we'll use this one.
Okay.
Pipeworks is gonna die though.
Almost a square again.
Yep, almost a square. It's funny how that always happens when you use nothing but Tetramos.
Yeah.
Funny how that happens.
Wait, did you just say Pipeworks will die again?
Yes.
What do you have against Pipeworks today?
Fuck Pipeworks.
It's-
I am simplifying the maps by deleting it and
okay.
putting generator in instead.
But they're simple already because there's no office.
No, I'm further simplifying it. Look, the level
Okay.
you don't understand the level of simple I want to get our maps to.
Okay.
Like when everything is boiled down and it is simple, you'll think it's complicated. I know that sounds strange, but it means that when the possibility space goes down, plans emerge much easier, and your plans can become more fine-tuned and fine-grained because you know where everybody's going to be, and you
Okay.
can make predictions.
I see
Like
where
when
you're
it's
going with
so
this.
when
Yeah.
it's complicated, it just doesn't fucking matter. When there's just shit everywhere, you're like, all right, chuck a flashbang in there and run in and shoot people. Instead of I know he will be right here. How do I deal with him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I mean, having more simpler maps for next week is probably good.
Yes, simple
So-
maps are like the more simple you can make maps, the more you see plans emerge because suddenly
Axsom
everybody
is the
can make
new
a plan.
Confucius.
What am I the new Confucius?
Yeah.
Am I not Sun Tzu? Come on. Well, it's like, think of like me making a room that's really simple and then slapping it against another room that's very simple. Where two pieces of simplicity meet complexity can emerge. This will become more obvious in Palo Set 5.
The
'cause that's how I
art of
designed it.
Axsom.
Zen and the Art of Axsom. Sorry, that doesn't exist. That's you get filled with anxiety and then can't do anything for like 6 hours.
Oh no. DE hallway vibes. Okay. Sure. Snaps, if you want to quote it, just press the clip button. It's easy as that. Those poor
I'm having-
artists just
having-
created all those new pipes just for
I
you
know.
to
I'm
throw them
actually
out.
having second thoughts. Do I want to keep this or not?
I don't think Pipeworks is that complicated, honestly.
No, it's just he's not built right most of the time. Thinking.
Axsom uses brain power. It's very effective.
I'm trying to rub two brain cells together and it's not going too well. I need to borrow some.
Game too complicated. Return to block, dude.
Return to monkey.
That's the thing, though, right? There was some beauty in the simplicity in block, dude.
This is why I just said simple is better.
Yeah,
Everybody
exactly.
wants big
Like,
complicated maps, but when the maps are dead simple, you can make some really badass plans.
yeah, I mean the ones in block, dude, were a bit too simple, I'd say.
I disagree. I think they were about what
Well,
we
some
wanted.
of
They just needed better door placement.
I mean, some of them were just like literally 2 rooms.
That's fine. You can make really good plans like that because
Okay.
the possibility space is so low.
I mean, I'm gonna trust you on that.
Like it ends up
I feel
being
like
okay.
they were very, very simple. But
And they were a lot of fun.
that's true.
The thing. It was a shitload of fun because you could just roll through them, and they never stopped being different. And they put you on your feet for how do I want to deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
And again, they were so simple you could parse them in like a few seconds. It wasn't like you had
Yeah,
to stand
that
there
was-
and like just be like, oh, we're gonna do this. It's just like
That's definitely one of the
rather-
issues I have.
rather you're able to kind of walk through the, okay, this is the only viable, there's only 2 viable pieces of cover in this room, and there's 2 ways in. How do we do this? Do you want to, like, they're covering the doors here and here. Maybe we just go through the wall right here and potentially kill this guy, and then we flash that dude and kill him. Like, like, that's the level of simplicity that you want, that you can really identify where people are going to be and plan around that. Because when it's total chaos, planning doesn't matter.
I see. Yeah.
Because,
I
like, the
can
amount
see
of
that.
times you see just flash this room and go in, it's like, that's not the level of planning that I want.
Yeah. I agree. I'm just thinking right now, like if we would take the current game and just create a map that's only 2 rooms or whatever, I think it would be very attacker-sided. But that's maybe less
Given how
level design
flashbangs are,
issue and
yes.
more like a balancing.
It's just
thing.
flashbangs.
Yeah.
Flashbangs are what's going to kill it.
Hi Cole, welcome to the stream.
They were still strong before, but let's see.
Flashbang occlusion coming soon though, so that's good.
God, here we go.
Why are there pipes in the staircase? Oh, fan definitely adds some complexity back though. So, that works. Good solution. What I wanted to say earlier is like I'm one of these people who like just take a long time to parse a map already. So when I'm done with parsing the map, I don't have much time left to actually make a plan, unfortunately, in a lot of cases. That's probably just me being old and slow, but still.
You should play one of the TS5 tests sometime.
Yeah, they're usually at a bad
'Cause it's
time for me
real-
because
yeah, I
time
know.
zones, but
Yeah, because they're really simple. Any of the cadets who have played it could. Well, the cadets think it's complicated. I'm like, it's not complicated when you look at it. It's like, look at these 2 rooms. How many pieces of covers in it? 1. That's what I thought.
Yeah, we will see how it plays out. Definitely looking forward to it. Levelgen just likes to put a lot of stuff into servers.
That's what happens when you give it the placemax command.
Oh,
It's just like really small pieces of cover. It just goes.
Okay, can you like why does it have that command? Can you not just tell them to?
Well, placemax is really useful, but for servers it probably doesn't need it. Servers needs to be rethought anyway. I hate servers. Servers and storage are like my least favorite rooms in the game right now.
Yeah, they're fairly boring for sure.
Yeah, they're my headset fell off because I'm a dummy.
Okay, so did you place doors yet? I mean, if you have the fan, I guess.
Oh, that sucks.
What are you doing? What's the issue?
I wanted attackers to be able to go this way and like get
Yeah.
this piece of cover and cover like have a piece of cover to hide behind.
Yeah.
But I can't do that because I gotta snip pipeworks.
Why?
Because I gotta put the doorway in.
Oh. That makes sense, yeah, I guess. We need a connection from servers.
Yep.
Would be cool if Pipeworks could have like an over-under section to allow for something like that. Then again, over-unders are hard to read from map a lot of the time.
Yes, any amount of verticality makes parsing a map just take so much longer. Because now you're working in a third dimension.
Yeah.
Whenever anybody asks, can you do 3D tiles? Can you do multi-store tile sets? Answer is yes. Is it good for the game? No. Because
We
suddenly
tried in the
planning,
past. We might try again,
planning,
but it's
maybe,
definitely
yeah,
tricky.
planning time, just any amount of, like, how do I get from here to here? Just adds more time for you to have to parse the map in a game where it's all about parsing very quickly.
Yeah.
So as soon as you bring the third, another dimension into that, it's just like, oh no.
Yeah, it's also just like reading a 3D space from a 2D map is just hard. Even if you give the player tools to make it easier, it's still hard. It's just a big mental task. So will servers be the free entry?
Yep, service is like almost always the free entry.
Yeah,
At least for me.
that's what I've noticed. Where will the second red door go?
I'm thinking. Might go down here.
Mm-hmm.
Just to give you access to this back half, so you can like have a dude sweep the back of the generator.
Wait, is there no second way to get onto generator?
I haven't added any way to get onto generator yet.
Oh, I guess that.
That is the correct answer.
I assume that's gonna change. Yeah.
That is easily fixable. Yes, they will be on the same side, south side.
Would also be kind of funny to have a generator that doesn't wrap around and have and then staircase on both sides.
I mean, I've done that before. I just tend to connect it because I think it just makes it more interesting.
Yeah, I think in most cases it's probably better, but it'd be kind of funny. We have a surprising amount of viewers on YouTube today. Oh, we also apparently completed an achievement on Twitch. The Empire Business 1. What? What is that? What did we do? Stream for 25 hours. No, wait, that's a different one. Empire Business. Oh, it's the amount of hours. Oh, 250 hours total. I see. That's a lot of hours.
Yep, so this one will give you access to the backside of generator. I'm debating whether or not I want to have this thing wrap around and connect to docks. I don't think I do. I'm unsure though.
Those guide videos you mentioned earlier, are they in the Discord? I don't think so, actually. It might be a good idea to link them somewhere. Tetra, yeah, that happens. Someone from DeepL has to fix that. It's just video naming from the. I assume you're talking about Twitch. It's just like when you start the stream with a different name, then that's the name for the VOD, even if you change it afterwards. Video games. Yes.
Video jams.
Gaming, what is that? Can you eat it? You can sit on it. Ryan, have you seen what has happened in Cadet Chat for the past hour? No, I haven't. Should I take
I need to
a
slow
look at
mode it
that?
again. My slow mode trigger finger is itchy now. Then people get mad at me when all I'm trying to do is calm everybody down. Like, let's talk and not be mad. Okay, I guess we're
No,
just
I
gonna
think
be
they're just
mad.
memeing in that channel. Oh, good. Ben and Ozzy are memeing that channel up. Didn't we used to have a resource channel in Discord that had pics of all the guns and some gameplay tips? Yeah, there was like an alpha thingy for alpha channel.
That
for
was forever ago.
Yeah, it's archived, I think.
Yes.
Here's an idea for an April Fool's map. Oh, we have plenty of idea for April Fool's map, but shoot. Have a map with 40 bombs, but only one is real and diffusable. Oh boy. That would be pretty silly. Problem is if you play the same map, well, I guess you could, if you would randomize it, then it would be really cool.
I was just gonna go home, but now after hearing that, I'm gonna make sure I drink a beer before I go in.
What?
Said I was just gonna go home and chill after this, but I guess I'm gonna go drink after hearing that one.
Okay. It's actually, I kind of like the idea though. It's very silly and very dumb, but I like silly and
Kill
dumb
me, dude.
things.
Bloodkeeper, got a good one.
Snarms complains about that the name is called storage and not silos because we just filled it with silos.
Silos is a different tile. Silos is when you got the catwalks connecting them all. That's silos. I can't confuse the two. Storage is just shit is in here. I mean, you want me to just like put him in here? I mean, that's a storage tank. Like, come on. I mean, I can replace it with shelving units, but I don't think you want that because we use them too much.
I mean, now that shelving is pipeworks, they're not that common anymore, but yeah.
It's true. You can go servers, they get you into pipeworks, you can get this, you can go the other way and get power, which gets you that. You can go this way, get back half a generator. This is fine.
Bloodkeeper, that's a good name for a map.
Yeah, like I said, we got a good one. I got Bloodkeeper. Like, I'm glad that we went from fucking Greased Fist, which is just horrifying, to Bloodkeeper, which sounds way cooler.
Swap the teams around and no UAV. I mean,
Basically inside out kill house.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's similar to what you have in mind for an April Fool's map. Operation Whole Hole has been my favorite.
Yeah,
Didn't
Whole
know
Hole's
we had
pretty
one.
good. I liked
Whole
Whole Hole.
Hole. That's pretty funny.
H-O-L-E, H-O-L-E. I wish it was Whole Hole, so like W-H-O-L-E. It's like the whole hole.
What is going to be the holy grail of map names?
Moist Linebacker was always my favorite.
Bizarre
Like
adventure.
that thing was like a meme because like Moist was suggested and we put it in for lols, and it was just like, guys, you realize this is gonna make some really shitty map names. And then Bard was the one who was like Moist Linebacker, and then like a few months later it actually generated, and I'm like, I am making this. Like, you can't stop me, this is happening. It was like when I saw Whole Hole, it's like, nope, this is happening. Okay. Kill House Little John.
Oh, Kill House.
Hey, we got about half an hour, so we gotta go
Yeah.
pull out a different tile set.
Is meme one of the end words? No, I don't think meme is in the name list.
No, we try to like not do that. I don't think we have like. I think the meme. I don't like. I say meme, but like I put bizarre and adventure in the name list, and I haven't seen either of them once, but they're in there. One day, my fellow JoJo fans, it'll happen.
Operation Juicy Tendies.
Operation Tendy Slayer.
Could have quality in the first list, and you can have quality meme. Sure. How big is the pool of words for the map names?
Pretty big.
Fairly big. Some words are in there multiple times though, so it's also two lists, like one for the first and one for the second.
Yeah, so there
word.
we have descriptors and nouns, and then it can either pick two nouns or a descriptor and a noun.
Yeah. And if you have two nouns, then you can flip it around if you want to. Operation Sad Pepe. So what is this? This is not a kill house, it's just brown.
I
What are you
gotta
doing?
set up.
Kill house
doing
night?
stuff off- I'm doing stuff off screen.
Ah, okay.
I noticed one of the wrappers was broken, so I have to fix it really quick.
And now Operation Aussie is a thing. Is Operation TH Pine a thing? I mean, Ozymandias is in the list. It's not.
He was actually
It's never just Operation
Operation
Ozymandias, though. It's like
Ozymandias was in there before he joined the team. Like,
Yeah.
just to be clear, like, yeah, like Ozymandias has been in the name generator since like the beginning.
TH Pine is not in there.
I got to do this thing again. I know I did it last stream, but I'm doing it again. I'm jacking the values of all the courtyard tiles. I really should just save it and keep it that way instead of
Probably.
like doing it every time.
That's probably a good idea.
That way we can just it either spawns last or somewhere near the beginning. This way we can have a courtyard kill house or interior
Operation
courtyard kill house.
soon TM. Oh no. But having TM in the list would actually be funny. Like linebacker TM. But with descriptors it would be weird, like moist TM. What would that mean?
TM would have to be a descriptor. That way you get noun.
Yeah, but then you would get
noun
it first.
TM, Operation Bear TM. Well, no, because you can
Okay.
flip them.
Yeah, you
like,
can flip
remember,
them.
I can
Okay, yeah,
I
fair.
can flip them. So
Yeah, okay, that would work.
and they also can go in any order, like at spawn. Man, what's this? This is L courtyard. Okay, one more. Unfortunately, I do not have my wild and wacky hallway wrapper here at the office. That one's unique
Oh,
to
no.
my home computer. Yeah, he's a really good fucking wrapper, though. I love that thing.
Yeah. It generates good hallways. Well, halls.
Oh yeah.
what they're
Well, it's
called
like the
now.
thing I like about it is you can make it run in the middle of the level instead of like how we used to do hallways. You could only run it at the beginning. But with this, the way I did it the second time around, yeah, you can run it in the middle of the fucking pass and it'll just snap itself to everything.
Okay.
Oh, this one's gonna work. Now we wait. I'm gonna go grab a drink out of the fridge real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Will we get curved hallways or maybe S-bends? Well, the problem is if we go, like if we, there are multiple issues with going away from right angles. So probably not. Axsom is at the office. Yeah, he is. All right. So this one doesn't look too bad.
Right, I'm back.
Welcome back. What did you get?
I got some tea out of the fridge. Sorry, sweet tea for the record.
Okay.
I know somebody last stream asked me if I was a tea or coffee guy, so
Yeah. I like how stage and backstage spawned. Feels very natural.
actually right where I wanted it. Oh, I might rotate it.
Wait, what
I
do you mean
think
by
for a second.
rotate?
I gotta think for a second.
Okay. Thinking time, everyone.
What I want to do is put this boy over here.
Speaking of, what is your feedback for, or what was the feedback so far for the no entry
Seem to like it. Like
thingy, whatever it's called?
it introduces more interesting wall charge opportunities, which is always a win in my book. I haven't seen anything too tremendously negative about it.
Okay.
Other
cool.
than sometimes it can produce like hard to clear angles, so I've been keeping them like this big and no bigger.
Okay. I mean, I definitely dig the idea. Makes it an interesting set piece and interesting to plan around. And as I said, wall charge opportunities are always great.
Did I run post already? No, I didn't. Come here, you.
I like how you did that.
Oh,
That's clever.
I just wanted to move the entrance.
Yeah.
So like this is more of a like,
Mhm.
if you want, like there's gonna be a door here.
Door
So
there,
like if you
yeah,
want,
sure.
yeah. So it's like if we want to go to lockers to get through to the backstage area, you have to like go in front of the desk.
Yeah. Snarms is sad about no update today. Well, you have to look at it differently. You got today's update last week, so.
Okay, I'll be sad with you, Snarms. I don't even know what the update was, but I'll be sad with you.
I mean, we shipped Hit Reg last week, which was supposed
that's
like
right.
it was shipped early, so no update this
See,
week.
this is how
Going
isolated
back
I
to our
am since
regular-
I'm not at the office.
Yeah.
Like most days, I just don't know what's happening. I just make maps and re-level feedback. Axsom exists in his own world. Okay, this is good. There's only one. Like, this is what I'm talking about for levels of simplicity. This is one piece of cover.
Yeah.
This is another piece. Like, there's two pieces of cover in this room. This boy, and that's
I mean,
enough.
technically, you can also sit in the northern corner over there. It's
You
also-
could sit here as well, but
Yeah.
like, this is all thin. This is all thin shit. Like, this is thick. This is thick.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. Wait, the desk
Like-
is thick? I mean, I guess,
Like,
yeah.
this shit.
Yeah, okay, if you crouch
kitchen-
behind it, then you're in.
Kitchen
yeah,
counter should be ballistic.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's ballistic.
Oh, it's ballistic, okay.
Yeah, it's ballistic.
Making maps looks comfy. I love watching this. Well, you're welcome. Add internal courtyard though. Snarms demands more windows. I don't think that's the way to go. But
Hey, I'm a fan of Windows.
yeah, but more?
It took me a while to come around to liking the Windows. I think they're interesting despite the fact that people hate them. I wish that Defenders had a way to shut off the sight lines that are there though. That is the only thing that I want to change.
You mean like fire extinguishers?
Correct.
Or something like that?
Correct.
I mean, maybe one day we get them back.
Yeah.
We'll see. Will you turn bomb around so you can cover it from office, or?
Oh, I haven't fucking.
What's the
I
plan?
haven't done anything with that yet.
Okay.
I just moved it down there because I'm pretty sure I know I want bomb over here somewhere, so
Yeah,
I'll just shoved it over here.
that makes sense. Yeah. Maybe a large, movable piece of hard cover armed with a machine gun. That would block off a window pretty well.
If only such a thing existed. You're saying it should move very slow and have roughly 250 rounds and be a high caliber weapon, potentially with a bulletproof shield? What a crazy idea.
That was oddly specific.
Ah, if only.
Soon, TM.
Eventually, TM.
It's actually like looking at my new roadmap. It's not that far out anymore. Like,
It's still an eventually TM.
I mean, yeah.
If you're saying it's not that far out, it's going to be eventually TM, my dude. Until
I mean,
that thing
that's
is in
fair.
development, that's when it becomes soon TM.
That's fair.
Question if I even need a bar this level.
You always need a bar.
I'll always need a bar. That's not a super hard
But
rule.
the bar thingy, that the one you just have selected with the drawn bottles, it's literally my favorite piece of prop in this game. Like,
I just like that we had to put weights in this guy's hand. He doesn't have his hands up. He's just working out. That's not a stripper on the pole. She's just trying to earn money. Wait. With her impressive feats of dexterity and flexibility.
uh-huh. I see. That prop is the bane of wall charges. That's true.
What prop?
The bar thing. It doesn't get blown up, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And it doesn't read well from the map, so it's easy to miss it and then use a wall charge there and
How is that
have
easy
it
to
go
miss?
to waste.
It's fucking a big gray blob.
No, not the bar itself.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's really thin and you can't really tell. It used to blow up, but
Yeah.
used to, primary word. Or
Will
used.
again eventually, but
One
right
day.
now it's problematic for sure.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm sorry, bro. You're like, haha, I got you.
Oh. They are a piece of wood in my way now.
Brain fart.
Training mode where we let the map generation go wild and solo co-op T-hand mode. I don't know how that these two, like, I have an answer to all of these things individually. I don't know how they mesh together.
Very carefully.
So please rephrase your question if you want an answer. Oh yeah, if you're thinking about like generating them on the fly, it's not possible
That
right
ain't-
now.
That ain't happening, Captain.
Probably never.
Really wish we'd like actually released the one generated on the fly just so people could actually play it and like get a feel for how that whole game worked. Because like Block Dude build played way differently than the current. Well, not way differently, but like there was enough of a difference to be like this could have been its own game.
Yeah, for sure. But it also used to just have a bunch of completely broken maps, so...
And it was great. That's the point. Like, you got to think of like...
I don't know. That's
You gotta
funny
stop-
for a joke, but...
No, you got to think about maps in terms of like... So what that level generator really did really well is it made the really weird maps, but that's what made them great, right? Like, when you get a really long hallway with no cover, how the fuck do you defend? Like, you have to think about, how am I going to fucking defend this? Do we just put a shitload of fire extinguishers in a big line and try to time them out? Do we have the cart? Is that where we use it? Do we just firing line the only door? Like, you have to sit there and think about, how do I solve this problem? Like everybody always worries about balance this, balance that. How do you balance these things? I don't give a fuck if things are balanced. If it's balanced, it's not interesting. If I give you a really obvious problem to solve, if I give you the ultimate sniper perch of sniper perches, how the fuck do you deal with that? You see what I'm trying to say? Like, if I give you something really powerful on a map that's super obvious, it makes everybody think about it.
I mean, yes, but if it's too powerful, then it doesn't matter
There's
if
no
you
such
think about it.
like, unless this thing is an impregnable fortress that can only be accessed by defenders, no such thing.
I don't know,
Pillbox
you
is
played Block,
insanely
dude,
powerful.
I didn't, so I'll trust you on
Pillbox
that.
is so fucking powerful, my dude. But yet it's still fun. It's still playable. You can still like it can still exist, right? Even though it's fucking powerful as hell.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll trust you on that. As I said, you
Like-
played Block, dude, I didn't, so
Yeah, like it was its own beast. Like
sure.
there was no way. I don't think it could have Black Dude could have been like a hardcore competitive shooter, but it could have been like a fun like dick around. Like it's a different game.
yeah.
It plays
okay, yeah, that's
similarly,
fair.
but it is a different game. It's not like ultra competitive because the randomness is gonna like you try to put that into like a competitive environment, and people be like, "Well, I got fucked over by the map."
Yeah, you cannot. Yeah, you couldn't properly like. Playing this for competitive.
Like,
sake
there's
would
no way
probably
to
be
just,
pretty
like-
bad. It's just
Yeah,
like
like there's no way to
very
make a quote unquote like competitive pool out of that.
Yeah. So it would just be for fun.
Yeah,
and
it
dicking
could be like
around.
a-
And I guess
yeah, it'd be like
it
a
would be
dick
pretty
around.
good for that, for having a laugh and
Oh,
having
yeah.
fun with
Yeah,
friends.
definitely.
For sure. But yeah. Can you put chairs
this
next
guy
to
in
the
the
bomb
ground?
so it looks like it was used as a table?
Absolutely.
I mean, if you don't screw
Fucking
it,
absolutely, dude.
yeah, you just have to make
Let's
sure
do
you
it.
don't block the diffusing area, but and just put it on the other side. Oh. Can you put some bottles and stuff on top of the bomb?
I was about to do it. Said I was about to go. I will do you one better.
Nice. Oh, pizza. Yeah, that's good.
Just gotta figure out which of these is which. Need to re-import and figure out which one is the box, which one is which one is the prefab, and which one's the FBX. Here we go. Oh, I just had a fun idea. Hang on.
I'm always impressed when I realize that another prop is set up in a way that you can just change the pivot to like in a way that it makes sense. Like closing the box and opening it. That's clever.
It'll come back. Don't worry. Wait, hang on. I gotta look at the pizza I have in my box here. How many slices do I have left? Okay, I have half the pizza left. All right, that's how much is in this one. Wait, which? Hold on. I'm referencing my IRL pizza here. I'm an animal, I know.
Wait, is that the order how you eat your pizza?
Yeah, that's just how this pizza looks right now.
Does-
Like roughly, it's like it's like basically cut in half. But I ate one of the like this one. Like I basically did this and then ate this.
Okay.
It's more like that.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this will create a weird head glitch spot now, but since we're
Yeah,
facing
that's
the
what-
other way, it should not be too bad.
Yeah, that's why I closed the top of the pizza box.
Yeah.
No.
Can you put a can of pie and soda there, or is that not allowed because it's a
You have
system prop?
you have already read through my mind.
Ah.
There's one going in one chair.
Oh, and the Axsom noodles in the other. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, I knew you would do the Axsom noodles, but I didn't realize you.
Yeah,
would
I
put
was.
one
Yeah,
in
when
one
I said
chair
I
and one
got
in the other.
I got a fun idea. Is I'm gonna put the
Yeah.
Axsom in one chair, and then the pie on soda in the other. Re-import so I can tell which one it is, because they're all blank previews. I almost hit re-import all and we would have been here for like 2 hours.
Uh-oh.
Let's re-import the entire project.
No.
That's the danger button. Like you click that and your computer's like, I'm in danger.
Soda J apparently. Oh, it
Why
even
not?
says TH Pine? You never
Yeah,
see that when it's in the fridge. I always thought it's just Pine. Today I learned. You make it spill? What does TH Pine soda taste like? I imagine
Yeah,
it's
what does your
super
soda taste
sweet.
like?
Or it's just Pepsi probably. Rebranded.
My noodles are fucking super fucking salty for obvious reasons. There you go. And get your TH pound visible to the world.
Nice.
There you go. Whoever suggested that, there you go.
I think it was the original idea was by Snarms.
There you go, Snarms. Relentless Dagger is the name of this level. I gotta add my red doors, but I think
And
I
we
did
have
everything
to we have to queue up together next weekend, Axsom, and find this map as
Okay,
the defenders,
find
and then
this
just
map.
sit on these chairs and just hold the room from there.
I will hold here. We definitely won't get shot through this window. Nope.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
And then when they kill us, we can just type in chat like, "Hey, we were just having a pizza over here. Stop killing us."
Much.
I always like. I just realized how the bomb is placed between the tables. Like it just like removed one
Yeah,
table and
I'm
put
pretty
the
sure
chest
that's
there.
why Snarms made that comment.
Yeah, probably. I didn't realize, but that makes a lot of sense. It's like it's not completely like OCD triggers here, but it's fine.
Yeah, so like the other one's going up here.
Oh yeah, totally. Whenever you open the pie and soda can, it just like it spills out like all of it immediately, like explodes in your hand. Yes.
There you go. So this is your like quick route to bomb. This one gets you kitchen, which you need to clear out.
Give you
clear this dude
this window, yeah.
which you still have to fight the people sitting up here who have the superior position. And like, if you're trying to come through kitchen, like, you need to take out the guy here, otherwise he's just gonna get you as you try to come out of bar.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
That one, we made good time on that one.
Might have one behind coming from reception, so
we are 1 minute over, so we did that one in like 20 minutes.
Good. Yeah, it was pretty fast. All right. Where's my tap disappeared? What's up with that?
There you go. This one you can either go through kitchen, you can go through lockers. There's also a potential wall charge play if you want to do that. If you want to just go through the one-way reception door straight into club, you can. I gotta move this boy though.
All right. What was the name? Relentless Dagger. Okay. Well, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
So there will be another making map streams tomorrow. Hopefully with Sandwich and Smith, if nothing goes wrong. And then community hours as usually on Wednesday. And then we'll be back with the same schedule next week. And yeah, I'll see about getting another guest. Probably not next week. I want to have a regular Q&A after the free weekend, but maybe the week after. Also kind of want to have another Bard Q&A, not too far in the future. But yeah, next week will be regular, same as this one. So yeah, I'm excited for the free weekend. Come back tomorrow for Sandwich and Smith's map stream, and I'll talk to all of you on Wednesday, I guess. So we're rating Mr. Casanova. I think he's fairly new, so be nice and friendly. And I'll see you Wednesday. Bye bye.
Hey, everybody.
I'm receiving at 39. I'm receiving at 39. I'm receiving at 39. Frank.